Hello. My chair is squeaking already as I'm rolling up. I'm Charles. I'm the guy who makes Sci-Fi radio theater. I'm also the guy who wrote and directed the Ba Gua Etuis Box, which you all have probably heard and is why you're listening to this podcast. So this is sort of the epilogue, if you will, to the Ba Gua Etuis Box. And what I'm hoping to do here is to establish what we've done already, to say thank you to people who have helped make the Ba Gua Etuis Box, and to sort of set you up for the future, and to talk a little bit about our next radio play. So first I'll start off by talking about the Ba Gua Etuis Box. We have been working on the Ba Gua Etuis Box for over a year and a half. When I first started working on the Ba Gua Etuis Box, I thought it was going to take 4 months. I was very wrong. I had never done any sort of radio drama or audio engineering at all before I did this, and it was a huge learning curve. It was quite an experience. Stressful at times, fun at times. Overall, I think we made something really great, and I'm very happy about what we made. So, and I'm glad you guys are happy with it too, because you've been listening. We've had over 700 odd downloads as of today of the entire series, which I'm very happy with. So I just really, to start off saying thank yous to people, wanted to say thank you to you. The people who have been listening, who have been downloading, who have been leaving us reviews. Thank you very much. That is the point. You guys coming in and listening, and we really appreciate it, and we hope to keep making things you guys enjoy. So, outside of that, there are a few people I also want to thank for the Ba Gua Etuis Box who helped make it. So I did the writing, directing, sound effects, audio engineering, all that stuff, but we also had a lot of voice actors come in and do parts with us for the different roles within the Ba Gua Etuis Box. Those people, and you've probably heard them on the credits already, but I want to take some time to just thank them because of all the time they put in, are Dan Ryder, Noel McRelli, and I have a piece of paper here, which is why you see me looking to the side. Dan Ryder, Noel McRelli, Rob Levine, Josie Carici, John Scheck, Jonathan Tompkins, Adam Hout, and I'd also like to thank a guy named Steve Terry who helped us record parts of the last episode of Adam's parts for Homer Dia for the Ba Gua Etuis Box episode 8. So I want to say thank you to all those guys. They put in a ton of time. They would come in. This isn't our day job. You know, we all have separate day jobs or in college. Within Dan and Noel's case, and the fact that they gave up their time just to come in and help us record this was a real gift. So really just want to say thank you to everybody. Next, I want to say thank you to some people who have been helping us get the word out about the Ba Gua Etuis Box since we launched. These could be other blogs, other podcasts who have been helping us and just making you guys aware that we exist, and that's probably how you found us, if not just clicking randomly on YouTube. So the first person I want to thank is the Anomaly Podcast and Jen from the Anomaly Podcast. They have been super duper, super awesome and helpful with us. I reached out to Jen originally, sent her an email, saying, hey, I'm doing this thing, want to see if we can do a promo exchange. She got very excited about it, giving us a lot of praise, and has been really awesome just in playing our promo on her show, connecting us through, networking us through to other podcasts where we've been doing promo exchanges with, and even let me write a guest blog for them. So super great, super big thank you to them. Super, super awesome. Definitely go check out their stuff, the Anomaly Podcast. The next person I want to thank is Lawrence Raw from Radio Drama Reviews. He runs a website where all he does is review radio dramas. He's from England, where they still make radio dramas on a everyday basis over there. And all he does all day is sit around, listen to radio dramas, and review them on his website. So he's a big expert on this stuff. And he reached out to us. We didn't reach out to him. He actually was excited, found us on Twitter, and did a review of the Ba Gua Etuis Box. And he gave us a very positive review. So really appreciate that. Really thankful that a guy who has so much expertise in radio drama liked our stuff. So really just want to say thank you to him for that support. Also want to thank the now Hugo Award nominated SF Signal and John DiNardo, who is one of the runners of SF Signal. We did a guest blog for them. I did a guest blog for them, not about Sci-Fi Radio Theater per se, but vicariously it was promoting Sci-Fi Radio Theater. They also played our promo and put a link to our promo on their site, and obviously I've been seeing a lot of you guys been coming from there. So really just want to say thank you to them, to SF Signal. Good luck on the Hugo Award nomination. I'm sure you guys will win. And, again, thank you so much for being so supportive and helping us out, get the word out. Wanted to thank Sci Guys, who are a podcast that listened to our radio play, talked about it on their show, gave us a little bit of a review, and gave us a call out. Thank you very much. They gave us a positive review, and it was fantastic, and thank you so much for your support. Also wanted to thank Galactic Netcasts and Time Traveling Robots in Space for similar reason as well. They took a listen to our podcast, the Ba Gua Etuis Box, and gave it a review, gave it a call out on their show. So thank you very much for doing that. Ooh, I have a lot of people to thank here. Another entity I want to thank you is SFF Audio, who are a blog and a podcast where they do a lot of talking about dramas, audio dramas specifically. They featured us. They put a post to a link to our site on their site. Been getting, obviously been looking at the Google Analytics, been getting people coming through and downloading from it. So again, if you're coming from there and to SFF Audio, thank you very much as well. Want to thank The Getting Spot, which is a blog that posted a blog about the Ba Gua Etuis Box and Sci-Fi Radio Theater on there. Also want to thank Forever Geek and Noemi Twig for exact same reason. Also wrote a blog and posted about us. Want to thank the Sci-Fi Diner podcast and Tuning Into Sci-Fi. We did promo exchanges with them. If you've been listening to the show, you've probably, at the end of the episodes, been hearing their promos playing at the end of the show. They also played our promos as well. So thank you very much. And a final person to thank, I want to thank, was Tom Merritt. Tom runs a podcast and actually now a YouTube show called The Sword and Laser, where they review science fiction and fantasy books. And I reached out to Tom when I first started releasing the Ba Gua Etuis Box, just asking for advice and stuff, which he gave me, and gave me some very good pointers on just how to get the word out and all that stuff. And it's been working, so just, want to say thank you to him for giving me those pointers. I think that's about it I have for thank yous, at least now. So I'm going to move now into talking about the future. The future. Science fiction. Futuristic. So the next radio play has been written. I have completed writing it as of last week. It is called Nocturnal, and it is a horror story. And that is all I'm going to tell you at this time about it. The script, we are now in the editing, read through. The next 2 weeks to a month, we're going to be taking, just kind of reading through, editing things, making sure everything's where we want it. And then we're going to be moving into the actual production phase, where we'll be recording, we will be making sound effects, doing the actual audio engineering, all that good stuff. The expectation I'm going to set for you is a year when this new radio play will come out. The intention, again, when I first started the Ba Gua Etuis Box, I thought this was going to take 4 months. It ended up taking over a year and a half. So there are some things we don't have to deal with this time that we had to deal with originally, such as building the website, stuff like that. That's all been taken care of now, so hopefully things will get shorter. Crossing my fingers. I might have just cursed myself saying that, but hopefully production time will be a bit shorter this time for Nocturnal than it was for the Ba Gua Etuis Box, but we'll see. But nonetheless, my expectation I want to set for you is this time next year, the new radio play will be out. It's going to be another 8-parter. Script-wise, it's about the same length in terms of word count and pages that the Ba Gua Etuis Box was, so we'll see if it ends up being around the same amount of time per episode as well. What else do I have to say? So, what are we going to be doing then while we're working on this to kind of keep the ball rolling, as it were, for Sci-Fi Radio Theater? Well, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing this, what I'm doing here, what I'm doing talking to you. So you'll notice, if you're listening to this, watching this on iTunes, I should probably let you know that this is also going, the audio version of this is going onto YouTube. Excuse me, I screwed that up. Let me say that again. If you're watching this on YouTube as a video, you'll see my face. You should also know I'm recording this right now through a microphone, and I'm going to be putting it in the audio version as a podcast on iTunes. vice versa, if you're listening to this through the audio as the podcast in iTunes, it's on YouTube now as well, as a vlog. And I'm going to keep doing this every week. So what my plan is that once a week I'm going to release one of these kind of just news update video vlogs as well as podcasts, just kind of telling you where we're at within the production of Hyper Nocturnal, how things are moving along, expectations, all that good stuff, to kind of just keep you in the know, because I don't want to just stop abruptly, okay, Ba Gua Etuis Box is done, bye for a year, and then come back and try to get the ball rolling again. So my goal with this, and to keep you guys listening, to keep you guys interested, is to keep releasing news for you once a week. I'm also on the blog, on the sci-fi-radiotheater.com blog, going to be releasing blog posts, just kind of giving you updates on how we're progressing. So that's mostly what that's going to be going on. What I'm going to be doing, all the vlogs will be on the Sci-Fi Radio Theater YouTube channel, and will just be archived there. The podcasts, what's going to happen is that I'm going to upload a new episode once a week, and then the previous week's episode is going to be taken down, because I don't want to just have a bunch of archived news podcasts sitting in iTunes and having it pushed down the Ba Gua Etuis Box, because the focus and the mission is still to focus on that radio play and kind of, frankly, for next year, be milking that radio play until Hyper Nocturnal comes out. But if you miss a previous news update, you can still go on YouTube and see it there, so it should be fine. I'm going to sit here and think for a moment what I want to say next. I think that's pretty much the news for today. Those are the big announcements I wanted to make. The big announcement just being that announcing our new podcast. It is a horror story. It is called Hyper Nocturnal. We're going to be releasing more details about it as we progress. The state we're in right now, again, is just the editing phase. And then after that, we're going to move into the casting phase. So that's the point I'll give out, is that if you're interested in voice acting, things like that, for the next radio play, shoot us an email at sci-fi-radiotheater@gmail.com and send us an audio snippet of some of your work, and maybe we can get talking. We haven't cast anything yet, so the door's open at the moment. It will be closing shortly, though, because we are going to be casting soon, and we are going to try to cast quickly so we can get, again, the ball rolling on the actual recording aspect of the radio play. One thing I should also tell you about is that be expecting, not this week or next week, or maybe in a month, I'm going to start putting the Ba Gua Etuis Box onto YouTube as well. So you know how you have the trailer right now on our YouTube channel where it's just a picture of our logo and then it has the audio? We're going to do that, but going to have each episode of the Ba Gua Etuis Box on our YouTube channel, just to give some more exposure to it, have another avenue for people to find it, and have it become more easy to pass around. And we're going to load those up once a week, probably starting next month. Once we're done with the editing and the script's kind of all done and everything, we're going to start doing that and uploading those up. So I'll have more information about that, though, in next week when we do the news update. And then other than that, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much what I wanted to say. Again, keep watching the space. Send us an email if you have questions you want to ask me for these news updates. Send them to sci-fi-radiotheater@gmail.com, or tweet them at us at sfradiotheater, or you can even tweet them to me personally at Dasagad on Twitter, and we will answer them. I don't know if we're ever going to have guests or anything on here, but maybe we will. I don't know. That's not really the mission or the point. The focus is really supposed to be on the radio plays, but, if we find somebody who's doing something interesting or analogous to the kinds of things we're interested in with our radio plays, maybe we can talk to them a little bit. Could be something fun if I don't have very much to talk about for a given week on news updates. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you very much again for watching. Thank you very much and listening. Thank you very much to everyone who's helped us get the word out. Thank you to all the actors, and just a big thank you all around. Been a lot of fun, really appreciating it, and I'm glad people are listening. So thank you. Hope you'll have a good day. Bye.